Today on the weekly Star Wars News Roundup, big name to possibly return in Episode 7, new Star Wars Battlefront trailer, J.J. Abrams Q A, and much, much more. There was, once again, no news on Monday, so to kick us off, we'll look at Tuesday. It appears that Episode 8 has a title, or at least a production name. Rian Johnson's sequel to The Force Awakens has not only started production, but has the working title of Space Bear Industries. Don't worry if you absolutely hate that name, Episode 8 will have a different title when it comes to theatres. They are just using this name to disguise the production, just like how Return of the Jedi had the production title of Blue Harvest. Jumping to Thursday, J.J. Abrams was interviewed by Vanity Fair. Well, I use the term interview loosely, as he was asked many questions by a selection of famous people. Admittedly, the Q&A is quite silly, but it's still fairly interesting. One of the questions came from George Lucas, who asked, "What happened to Darth Vader's grandchildren?" To which Abrams replied with, "You tell me, man." I'll leave a link to the video in the description so you can check it out. Also on Thursday, Harrison Ford appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He was interviewed regarding The Force Awakens and was definitely in the Halloween spirit. Whilst Kimmel wore a Leia outfit, Ford was dressed as a hot dog. I shit you not. Anyway, Harrison let everybody know that Episode 7 will be awesome, saying this, "You will not be disappointed at all, I promise you." Of course, if the film was terrible, he would still say it was the best thing ever, but it is nice to get some reassurance. You can check out the full interview via the link down below. EA are feeling more optimistic about the sales of Star Wars Battlefront. They believed they would reach 10 million copies sold, but now have revised their numbers to 13 million. The updated figure comes from the very successful beta, which was played by over 9 million people. This meant that the beta was EA's biggest ever. It's also worth mentioning that earlier this month, EA revealed a Battlefront Season Pass. It will cost $50 and it includes the 4 expansion packs with 2 weeks early access to each and an avatar emote. Moving to Friday, Carrie Fisher gave some words of advice to Daisy Ridley for when she rises in popularity, due to her role as Rey in Episode 7. Fisher knows that Ridley will undoubtedly become a sex symbol after the film, just like she did following her role as Leia. The young actress was told by the veteran this, "You should fight for your outfit, don't be a slave like I was." As much as I'd like to see Ridley in a slave outfit, she shouldn't be forced into wearing skimpy clothing for the masses to see. Good advice, Carrie. Before we look at the spotlight of the week, let's take a look at some spoiler news. If you wish to remain spoiler free, click the annotation on screen or skip ahead a little bit. Another classic Star Wars character is being rumoured to show up in The Force Awakens. Apparently Yoda will appear in the upcoming film. Of course this is just a rumour at this point, but if he did return, he'd surely be a Force ghost, right? A flashback is always possible too, I suppose. Anyway, would you like to see Yoda appear in Episode 7? Now it's time for the spotlight of the week, and today it's on the new Battlefront trailer. Another awesome showing of Battlefront has been released, which you need to check out. It shows stunning gameplay sequences, some story developments, and has voiceovers from Admiral Akbar and Darth Sidious. Oh, it also confirms that Boba Fett survived the Sarlacc pit, so that's now canon again, I suppose. The game is only 3 weeks away, and I cannot wait. This trailer has hyped me even more. Make sure you watch it by clicking the link in the description, and tell me if you will be buying the game. Let me know any news I may have missed this week that went under the radar, and be sure to come back in 7 days for another weekly Star Wars News Roundup. Feel free to click the video on the left to learn all about Darth Malgus, or the one on the right to see me face the Carolina Reaper Challenge. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. The Sith Empire came out from hiding in 3681 BBY and began attacking the Galactic Republic. This kicked off the Great Galactic War.